Guys, what's going on? I've been studying this morning and I came across one video that really made me think, made me reflect this morning after my morning workout. It was a video by Wes Watson, and I want to share these ideas with you. Some of you might be some people have negative ideas about this guy who Watson. I don't care. You know what I want to discuss today is just the ideas that were in the video. Okay, I'm not discussing the person. I think it's lame to talk about other people, by the way. We're here to discuss the ideas and take benefit from what's actually beneficial. Listen to this. Check this out. Check this out. You are not who you think you are when everything is fine. When everything is going your way, when everything is cool, that's not who you are. If you want to know who you really are, you need to evaluate yourself in times of adversity, in times when things are not going your way. This is the time when you actually know and understand who you really are. This is when you get introduced to your real self, to your character, and to your core beliefs, for sure, and to the strength or the weakness of your actions. This is when you really understand who you are. Because those times of adversity, you know, they're gonna reveal you to yourself. They're gonna reveal if you are strong or if you're weak, if you need to work on something. Okay, it's very important. And I made here some notes. Today I made some notes because I was studying this video in the morning, and I'm gonna share with you these thoughts that actually, if you pay attention, they're actually going to help you, because it's gonna help you make a shift in perception. And sometimes all you need is a shift in perception to actually stay strong or to actually get to your goal and move ahead. Okay? I wrote here, you measure who you are, your level of gratitude and self-talk when you are facing adversity. So when you face an adversity, this is the moment where you measure who you are. And I wrote here gratitude and self-talk because these are important for me. It's very important for me to stay grateful no matter what, and my self-talk has to be on point. This is where I need to work on myself a little bit more. I need to have a better control at my attitude towards what's happening, and be pay attention to my gratitude and pay attention to my self-talk when facing adversity. Okay? And the idea is you need to double down when you're facing adversity. Double down on the work that's building you. Double down on the habits that are elevating you. So what happens is that you're basically saying to the universe, to the world, you bring adversity in my way, I'm gonna show you that I'm actually more stubborn. And what happens is that you do more of the work. And you pay even closer attention to your thoughts. And you exercise your willpower to have even a better attitude towards people, towards your circumstances, towards life in general. And you smile more in these times. You know? And you work out more in these times. You wake up earlier in these times. This is the attitude. This is the belief that I want to adopt. The belief that I want to adopt is that I double down. I do better when I face problems. When I got problems, I do better. I operate better. Imagine somebody who has this kind of attitude and this kind of mindset. Imagine how is he going to... Imagine this kind of person, this kind of character. I mean, it's just incredible. And all it takes is just the understanding. It's just for you to understand that these times of adversity are very, very important. Are very important because of one good reason, and it's that your subconscious mind is moldable at these times. This is when your character is moldable. Or your subconscious is open, your emotional mind is open to suggestions, to reprogramming. And in these times, this is when you solidify in you that character, that strong character you want to build. You solidify it during these times. Or you solidify in you the weak character, depending on who you are, depending on how you're going to react to it, how you're going to act. So you want to solidify in you the warrior. You want to solidify in you the strong character in these times. This is where you're going to use it. And the real ones, the strong people that are craving growth and advancement and self-development and they crave becoming stronger, they actually kind of wait for these times. They get excited for these times because they know that if they pass these tests, if they pass these times, if they succeed in these times, during these times, when I say succeed, I mean they succeed by by doing the work that elevates them, by upholding the correct character, the correct mindset, and the correct attitude, and actually doubling down on the work, doing more of the work, and surpassing these tests with flying colors. These guys, when they pass these tests, their self-confidence will go to the roof. Their frequency will go so high because they're gonna look back and they're gonna feel so proud about themselves. Because they know it's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do. It is not when you're facing problems, when you're facing challenges. It's so easy to be negative. It's so easy to talk down on yourself. It's so easy to give up on the work that you're supposed to do. If you're building a physique, it's so easy to just feel I don't feel like going to the gym. If you're building a business, if you're learning a skill, I don't feel like going to, I have no energy. I don't want to deal with nobody. I don't want to talk with nobody today. You know, it's so easy to behave this way and to have this attitude. But the real ones, the people that have the correct perception, the correct mindset, they understand that in these times of adversity, I'm going to do more. In this time, when I got problems, I do better. God damn. These guys will go out from that adversity with a different level of personality, with a higher level of personality, a higher level of confidence, of self-esteem. And this is what we're looking for. This is what everybody should be looking for. And the other idea that I also think is very beneficial is that we do not need to wait for these times to happen. Okay? And it's going to happen. Everybody is going to have some problems, especially if you're shooting towards big goals. You're going to have adversity. Even if you're trying just to get in shape, you're going to have some adversity on the way. You're going to find trouble because it's how it is. It's how the universe works. Like you want to go to another level, you're going to be sent problems to deal with these problems so you can elevate yourself. It's how it works. So what we have to do is we have to train ourselves. We have to train ourselves to be stronger for these times. Okay? We do not wait. We don't need to wait for something bad to happen to actually, exercise that new character that you want to have. You can actually start right now by upholding yourself to a strong program of training, by putting voluntarily adversity in your daily habit. Every day you do something difficult. You do something that you don't want to do. You do something that you don't feel like doing. Okay? That's going to help you build that character. That's going to definitely help you build strong character in yourself. You know? The problem that we have today is that everybody is very comfortable. Like everybody is addicted to comfort. We are addicted to comfort. You know? And we think that success is actually just making money so I can be comfortable and not do nothing. Being comfortable is great. Shooting for being to be comfortable in certain areas is absolutely fantastic. However, remember this. There is no room for growth if you're in the comfort zone. You cannot grow when you're comfortable. So for the people that are actually looking for higher levels of success, they will always be looking for discomfort. You know, they will always be looking for discomfort. That is, in my opinion, true success. True success is doing the things that elevate you. Always doing the things that elevate you. Okay, that's why I think they say that reaching success is difficult, but maintaining a certain level, maintaining that level of success is even harder. You know, I hear a lot of athletes. I think it was Kobe Bryant, somebody like that. They say that like reaching the level of a level of success is difficult, but maintaining that level of success is more difficult, because once you get to that level of success, you become comfortable. You know, it's easier to be comfortable, and when you become comfortable, by default, you're going backwards, because there's other people putting the work, things are changing, the game is advancing, circumstances are changing, and you're staying the same. You cannot stay the same for too long. That's why I think that it's great to have momentarily periods of comfort where you can get comfortable, enjoy your success, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Like when you're working towards building a great physique, you know, once a month or once a week or whatever, you can have like a cheat meal, and you know, you take that time, an evening out, and you go have a nice dinner, you eat whatever you want. You structure your day around that meal, so you don't exceed your calories, and you enjoy that meal, because you wanna be comfortable for that moment. You wanna reward yourself for the all hard work you've been doing. That's absolutely fine, but staying there is absolutely destructive, because if you stay there, you're going back to being fat. Do you know what I mean? Or when you work out, or when you're learning a skill, you're competing, you're learning something. Comes a time when you take a few days off, you go to the beach, whatever. But you cannot stay there forever, because you cannot stay in that level. You cannot not go back to train, otherwise you will be, your competition will win. You know, you're gonna lose your level of skill. You're gonna lose your agility, your reflexes, everything. So that's why true success is actually maintaining that level. It's actually it's actually doing the things that elevate you and keep doing them. You know. So this is what I wrote here. Self-talk during times of adversity is how you solidify your core beliefs, and by doing something challenging. Those times of adversity, you can self-inflict those times of adversity by doing something challenging, waking up at an uncomfortable time, training twice a day, facing bigger opponents if you're doing a martial arts, facing more skilled opponents, always pushing yourself to do more. If you do that, you are going to face adversity, and then at that time, your self-talk, this is where you build your character, okay? And Wes Watson says here something that hit me, like actually made me think, and it was very interesting. He said, let that emotion try to cripple you. You're facing that adversity, you're facing those problems, let that emotion try to cripple you, and then push back. And then push it back. It means you are waiting for that, when that adversity hits, you're waiting for those emotions to rise, you're waiting for that, for those inner demons to try to take over, and you feel that for a moment, and you understand what's going on, and then you fight back. You fight back by doing the work, by changing your vibration, as I teach you in other videos, changing your vibration, raising your vibration, doubling down on the work, doubling down on everything that builds you, submerge yourself in self-development programs and self-development work and books, train twice a day, go hard, go work on your project relentlessly, wake up even earlier. That's how you win those battles. And trust me, that time of adversity is not going to be for too long. It's there to test you. Great, let's have that test, let's win that test, let's come out from that test as superior beings. This is what it's all about. And when he said it like this, let that emotion try to cripple you, then push it back as value for everybody else. It means overcome it and then teach that lesson to everybody else around you. That's very profound, because whatever you give comes back to you. Yeah. And I wrote here, real ones are waiting to be tested so they can pass, so they can level up. When they pass, it takes the frequency to a higher level, and also their self-esteem goes to the roof. And then an interesting idea is, when you pass these tests, when you pass these times of challenges, of adversity, everything else becomes easy. Like when you have real trouble and you overcome that trouble by upholding a strong character, everything else becomes easy. Building a physique becomes easy. Building a business becomes easy. Learning a skill becomes easy. You just need to know what to do. Learn a proper blueprint from somebody that's already there and just execute it. Execute it. As long as you're not in the way and execute what has to be executed, you will succeed at whatever you do. You will get in shape. You just have to train and know your macros. You will learn the skill. You just need to spend a few years doing that martial art every day, or at least 4 or 5 times a week. It's so simple, but it's not easy. But when you pass, when you overcome challenges, when you build your character, everything else seems easy. Everything else seems easy, bro. You know what I mean? That's why people that come from rock bottom, they normally go to the top, and you can feel when you're next to them that they have that inner strength, they have that aura, because they have overcame some serious shit. They have overcame some adversity. And that power, that inner power, they only know it, but you feel it. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's why you respect them. So we have to welcome that adversity, and we have to always strive to be better and introduce some adversity to your life by having a training program, self-development program that will push you towards becoming better. That way, when adversity comes, when challenges come your way, you're gonna be prepared. You're gonna be stronger. Okay, that's the idea, man. It's simple as that. I hope it was clear enough.